Right, bit of a change of plan today. I've got a new supply for coal, so we have smokeless coal for our log burner, it's a multi-fuel burner, and they've got a load of offcuts they said I can grab. So I've got about a half an hour drive. Sandra's down at church and everything, so I'm going to get in the car, and got quite a bit of room in the back of here. Put the seats down and everything. Oh, it's a bit chilly. Yeah, let's go and pick this lot up, and then it also looks like tomorrow I've got another source for some logs. Fingers crossed if that goes to plan. So go and get them, and then I need to empty the car when I get back, and then I think we're wrapping Christmas presents this afternoon, and possibly up in the attic. Put a light up in the loft. It didn't carry on snowing last night neither, so it's still white outside, but yeah, it's nothing too exciting, but bloody cold. Right, result. Look at that lot. So they're all, I mean, it's a bit of a mixture. So it's like compressed sawdust. So it's all basically bits out of pallets. But most of them haven't got nails in, because I didn't want any crap full of nails. So I've got to sort out where I'm going to put this now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty the lean-to, which we've got bags of logs on at the moment, and put these into the little lean-to and put the logs somewhere separate. And as I say, I have, fingers crossed, got a load more logs coming tomorrow. Right, so we took a bit of a gamble on this. There is quite a lot of nails in this stuff, to be honest, because it's all from pallets. So I've just separated the wooden blocks from the compressed sawdust blocks. So say these, I mean, if you look at the price, how much these cost, if you go into, I don't know, B&M to something for like 6 of them for like a £5 or whatever. So these will need absolutely drying out. They're no good to burn while they're damp. But what I've actually done is separated the wooden bits here, because I'll show you what I was hoping I could do, and indeed I can do, because I've just done some. Basically, I can split those wooden blocks, let's just grab some here, into kindling. So as well as getting really low on logs, we were also getting low on kindling. So if you remember me saying I was looking out for a builder that had got some softwood, do some roof and getting all the old noggins and stuff. But basically, I've now got, what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 bags of softwood now that I can split for kindling. And the compressed sawdust, as I say, they're just a quickie sort of burny type wood. It's not particularly good stuff, if I'm honest, but just to get your fire going, they'll be fine. Sandra's back from church, so she literally got back the moment I've unloaded all the car and separated all and everything. And are you happy with today's haul of wood?
I am. The vicar was definitely avoiding me this morning.
So I've given up on the vicar.
I've given up on the vicar too. And then the lady I was sat next to said, "Oh, I've got some wood." And I got all excited. And then when I said, "So did you say you have some wood?" And then she said, "No, I don't have any wood." So I'm very confused on that point. Anyway, so I did try.
Okay. So as I say, so there was a bit of a gamble on whether we can split this into kindling, and we have wood for kindling.
We do.
Miles of it. So I've had to rearrange the lean-to log store as well. And as I say, all being well tomorrow, if things go to plan, you're going to see my next haul. Leave it to me, Sandra. I've got no idea how lucky you are to have me.
Thank you, Dee.
Right, so I should be wrapping Christmas presents this afternoon, Lucy. And what am I doing instead?
Picking up a bag.
Picking up a bag. Is it Dad's taxi?
Yeah.
Hey, whose taxi is it?
Dad's taxi.
Right, with Lucy again. Twice in a week. Just hoping this bearing on this prop shaft holds out. So we just picked up something, and I'm the other side of Manchester in Salford currently, and now on the way back to Altrincham. Right, I'm now running about 2 hours behind where we should be. What are you laughing at?
Slight confession to make that I haven't made yet. Anyway.
You've got a confession. Go on, confess. Fess up. What? GoPro playing up. Right, sorry, you got a confession? You're looking guilty. You've already know this. If Sandra's guilty, she laughs. What?
So it's not the only reason I laugh, but...
What have you done?
You know, I said I was on duty this morning.
Yeah, because you do it every 4 weeks, but you did it a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, go on.
This is unusual for me, to be fair. I was a week early.
I know you're a week early. I told you was 3 weeks ago. We were up in the loft and you said, oh no, run, 4 weeks ago.
I didn't say run. I mean, I would have gone anyway, to be fair, but yeah, I didn't need to be
I told you.
Teas and coffees.
I told you.
Anyway, so...
Sorry, hang on a minute. Sandra wants to get her buns out.
Well, just being as festive and being as Mr. Grumpy Husband won't eat my bacon, so I thought I'll make some apple and cinnamon muffins and take them to the church. And guess what? They were wolfed down like hotcakes at church. I got lots of compliments about my buns. So these ones if I work tomorrow because Neil won't eat them. You can't smell them. It's kind of pointless because you can't smell them, but trust me, they are nice.
I'm just trying to hold them up and get a bit of illumination. There's Sandra. Oh, they stink.
They smell lovely.
Yeah. Rank.
What do you like?
So if you want a bun from Sandra.
See, this is what I have to live with, like all this lovely bacon that I want to do, and just look at his face, just like, well, this is what I have to live with. Everyone else apart from my husband loves my cooking. Like literally everybody apart from my husband loves my cooking.
I can't live on cake. I like proper foods. You would actually live on cake.
No, but I cook proper meals as well, but just not your sort of meat and two veg type meals.
No, I'm meat and two veg tonight. What are we having for tea tonight?
You're still scowling, by the way.
I'm not scowling. Everybody keeps saying I'm tight on you, and you're oh, sorry. I forgot the guy's name. So I've forgotten your name. Sorry, she's got another one on today. I know you. I know you have been making the observations. Every day she wears one.
Another what?
Your turtle tops. It's people who are commenting. Does she ever not wear one? I forgot. There's a guy the other day. He said, "Have you got shares in them, or you need to be sponsored by a turtle top maker?"
Well, the only one that gets... I get a cold neck. What can I say? I don't like having a cold neck.
It's weird.
Well, they go in and out of fashion. When I'm lucky, they're in fashion. When they're not in fashion, I can't even buy them. So, you know.
So they're in fashion at the moment?
I've had this one for about 5 years.
Right, so you're very happy with your buns? And they're going to work tomorrow. Oh, sorry. Just a quick catch-up from the other day. How was your works party, by the way, on Friday?
It wasn't on Friday.
There's a bit of a theme going on here, actually, because Sandra is so unorganised. Nobody would have any idea how unorganised. So yeah, no,
that's not. I am organised, but I just end up taking on too much and then get brain overload, and then yeah.
Look, tell everybody about how good your party was on Friday. Because we were telling everybody that you've been to a party on, was it Monday? You were all on Friday, and go on, how good was the party on Friday? They want to know. Them people out there want to know. What? Come on. How good was it?
Great.
No, it wasn't. What happened, Sandra? Are you going to confess, or do you want me to confess for you?
To be truthful, it's like seriously not the end of the world, because yeah.
Sandra went to the party a day late. The party was on Thursday, and she was all geared up with all the Christmas stuff on, and all ready to drink alcohol in the afternoon, and all the rest of it, like she disclosed on a recent vlog.
I just went to work as normal, but fortunately I was in the building where the party was. I said, "Oh, I'll see you later," and they said, "No, you won't. It was yesterday." So there's always next year.
So you're a day late for your party. You're a week early for your tea and coffee at church. Sandra was late for our wedding by about an hour and a half.
Not true.
Very true. We will tell you the story.
The actual wedding, I was very early.
The ceremony, the band of gold moment was on time.
The reception, see, he thinks I'm a mind reader, but unfortunately I'm not actually a mind reader, so...
And we won't bore you with a story now, but I think we will tell the story about what happened at our wedding reception. How I had to dance to the funeral. No, not the funeral. Sorry. Felt like a funeral. How I had to dance to the wedding dance with the Cayley band all on my own. Pretended you were by my side.
Well, you were nowhere to be seen when I did get there. It really wasn't a good start, Neil, was it? It's a bit of a miracle still married, really, to be honest.
I think it's been downhill, hasn't it? Right. So, everything's all behind. So, there's an array of Christmassy type things here. I'm not going to show up there because we've got all washing on the line and stuff. And there's Christmas presents all over. So, should we get the log burner on? You can start sorting out through the presents, and
I've got as far as I can, Neil. I don't know what you're planning with this lot. It's just can't do any more really on my own.
And I'm going to make tea. What are we having for tea?
Hopefully something edible.
Gonna have sweet and sour chicken with some fresh peppers, and some soft noodles, all cooked in the wok. I don't know why I went bit of Hong Kong phooey.
I suspect the peppers will be frozen, but let's see how we go.
They'll be fine. Right, let's crack on with things. So, don't want to give another display of your buns again. Go on. Oh, what's in the tin? Right, on to another day. So it's been quite busy. We're coming to 1 o'clock now. I've been out shopping this morning. Done my big weekly shop. Bits and bobs. It's hard to believe. Less than 2 weeks to Christmas, isn't it? And tea tonight, I'm doing liver, onion, bacon, mashed potatoes, some mushroom in there as well. So I'm going to cook for that. So I've peeled the spuds already. And tomorrow Tuesday, I've got the dentist in the afternoon. And I think I've said this about 100 times now. I am going to be feeling really sorry for myself. Front filling and big injection up my nose. It's a horrible injection, that one. So because I'm going to be all numbed up and all the rest of it, I've done 2 big pans. Look at these of vegetable soup. Well, it's more of a broth. I've actually put some. What am I putting here now? I put some broth mix and put some sort of dried lentils and peas and beans and barley and all the rest of it. I put some of those in. Those had soaked last night for 24 hours as well. So they're soaking up for, that's going to be for tomorrow. And I've done 2 pans. And what I'm going to do is have some for me and Sandra. And then I'm taking some down to my daughter and done a big loader then for my mother-in-law. So we're just going to put, do you use these bags at all, these pouring bags? So like a zip sealed bag, and you can put like soups and stews and things like that in. So I'm going to make a couple of bags of those up for the mother-in-law and Lucy, my daughter. Yeah, all prepped up, and I'm currently, as I speak, I'm waiting for a delivery, allegedly, of logs. Hang on, my dog's barking, he's been outside. So if this delivery actually happens, it looks like my source for logs for this year and wood for this year is over. I've done it, basically. So there's going to be quite a lot, and they're going to need axing and splitting. What are you barking at, you? What are you barking at? What are you barking at? What on earth are you doing? Do you want a biscuit? Do you want a biscuit? Rasha's, the last couple of weeks, she's gone really, really weird. She started making like these wussy noises when she wants to go out. She goes, ooh. So you started making some very strange noises, haven't you? Not long, we're back at the caravan. Not long, back at the caravan. Right, let's. I'm making myself a cup of coffee. I don't normally have coffee in the afternoon, but I'm just going to make myself a cup of coffee. Oh, I've got some mushrooms and onion there. All ready to cut up after this delivery. Happy days. Well, wait till you see this. And this is going to be a laugh now to move this down to the bottom of my garden. Wait, are you ready for it? Look at this stash I've got. Look at this. That is exactly what I needed. So I'm going to build up a major sweat now. So the guy he's a tree surgeon. He's helped me unload it here to the side of my house. I've got to get it all down to the bottom of the garden now. She's going to be a biggie jobby. But once that is all split, that now will take me into winter 2023, winter 2024, and also winter 24 to winter 25. And the guy could become a regular supplier of logs for me. Right, I have worked up a serious sweat. Just handballed all of those logs into my garden. Look at this. I have wood, and I'm now back to where I should be. So historically, I've normally got at least 2 years of wood ahead of myself, and with me being, well, it was last winter, working away so long, and obviously I've been away since January this year, and then we had the year of COVID in 2020. But yeah, I'm back to where I am, and the guy who supplied this could become a regular supplier. But that's going to be this is going to be, I've got 2 years and definitely ahead of myself. It's going to be fun and games splitting it, whether or not I go and buy a hydraulic. Somebody said, have I got a hydraulic splitter? And I've never needed one, but with this amount, I might buy one. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But basically, we've got enough wood now, split and ready for this winter. Without any of this, I've got enough kindling for this winter. I've got 2 years supply of other kindling now to split when this lot's split and seasoned, and plus the other stuff that you saw me cutting up and splitting the other day. Yeah, we're right through now to 2025. Even, you know, it could even be 2026. Might not even be here in 2026. Right, so I'm just prepping up for tonight's tea. Peeled potatoes, got them in a pan of water, so that's on. Gonna let them boil up for mashed potato. Then I bought a great big blade. This was £1.50. I'm sure this was too cheap. That was seriously way cheap. It's basically it's like a massive piece of gammon. Cooking bacon. It doesn't need to be pretty. This it's just purely simply cooking bacon. So I've sliced up a load of cooking bacon, which I'm going to fry up. Brown off that. Then I'm going to brown off some onion and mushroom. Take that out of the frying pan. Then I've sliced and got ready my liver tonight. Does that put you off? Sorry, a lot of people won't eat offal. So if you're a meat eater and you don't eat offal, that's fair dues. And if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, fair dues. But a lot of people won't eat offal. But it's really cheap, and the goodness that's actually in there is amazing. And somebody was commenting about liver, so got this from Asda the other day when I went, and it's lamb's liver. So I prefer lamb's liver to anything else. Pig's liver's okay, chicken liver no. Yeah, lamb's liver all the way. And I've got some stock gravy already here as well. So as I say, what I'm going to do is, once the potatoes up and boiling, let them boil for 10 minutes, brown off the bacon out of the frying pan, brown off the onion and mushrooms out of the frying pan. And then the real secret with cooking liver, don't overcook it. It can go really tough and minging. You can coat it in flour as well if you wanted to. I personally don't. I'll get it in for a couple of minutes. We'll brown off the liver, throw in the bacon, give it a good stir up, throw in the onion, throw in the mushroom, throw in the stock, and then simmer it for 10-15 minutes or so. Right, so we're cooking on gas, and in goes the bacon. Spuds are boiling, So I'm just going to brown this off and then take it out of the frying pan and put in the onion and mushrooms. And this was, I can't believe how cheap this is. I've just checked my receipt and it is definitely £1.49 I paid for this massive kilo bag of cooking bacon. I mean, that's a huge amount. And just because it's not pretty and sliced into stuff, it's, yeah. I could even, to be honest, bung some of this in the vegetable broth tomorrow and make it into not like well, you can do pea and ham soup the same way, can't you? But sort of turn it into not a vegetable soup. But I'm not going to do that because I'm going for the tomorrow. I'm going for the vegan option. Right, so brown off the onion and mushroom for a few minutes. This will be this is going to be quite a big portion. I may have done a few too many onions. And, I'm not too sure. Sometimes Sandra goes and sees her mother every night. Well, not every night, but a few nights a week. So there may be some here for the mother-in-law. Right, let's get this browned off. Alright, so that's all the onions cooked, softened up. Alright, so I don't know if I mentioned, but I did rinse off the liver as well in some cold water. So as I say, the secret when you're cooking liver, and anybody that does this will know, don't overcook it. It cooks really quick, so it's literally just a couple of minutes. So once this is cooked each side, I'm going to toss in the bacon and I'm going to throw in the onion and mushroom, give it a quick fry, and then I'm going to pour over the gravy stock that I've got. Right, so that's everything in the frying pan. And so you could do this in the wok. The reason I didn't do it in the wok is because I need quite a long flat base for the liver to cook the liver evenly. So I'm just going to stir this over now for a couple of minutes. Right, so that's the gravy stock all in now, everything all folded in. Let this go on to a low light and simmer for several minutes, and then once that's simmering, I'm going to get the spuds out, drain them off, lashings and lashings and lashings of butter, and give it all a good mash up. Lovely. Lots of butter and a dash of milk as well with the mashed potatoes. What's for tea, Russia? What's for tea, Russia? Oh, jump in your basket. What's for tea? And that is a really winter stodge, fantastic, easy to cook, relatively cheap meal, cooked all fresh So my only self-indulgent now on my mashed potatoes, you know what I'm going to go and do? I'm going to put in a bit of tomato ketchup on them. I'm going to sit down and get this eaten. I'm going to finish this video off here. It's a bit of it's another messy one, isn't it? There's all sorts on this video, isn't there? Things might dry up again. They keep saying things are going to dry up as far as video content goes. But anyway, we'll see. I'm going to carry on, and I'm going to have a word with Sandra about seeing whether she's up for doing a live. She did mention she was okay a few weeks ago, so look out for some news whether we're going to do a live in the next week or not. As ever, if you've watched this right to the end, I want to give a great big special thank you to you. And if you're giving the video a thumbs up, there's a thumbs up back to you for doing that. And if you've not already done so, you can subscribe down there below if you want to subscribe to the channel. That doesn't cost anything. There's no money involved or anything like that. Hit the notification bell. You get a notification when I upload a video. And guys, look after yourselves. Not long till Christmas. Remember, make sure you're good. Make sure you're very, very good. You don't want to be on the naughty list. See you on the next one.